The governments are run by the companies of this world. It's not deja vu. I just keep repeating myself. To bail the companies out, because they've now gone bankrupt from mismanaging their money, to bail the companies out, we need an idea. We need something, some reason, so that we can make the money machine go and just make a bunch of money. So what are we going to do? COVID, a pandemic. We got to make it global, though, because the global economy is being affected right now. COVID-19. I'm glad you asked. COVID-19, it's the same script. Big companies, or the governments of the world, are run by big companies. They pay the senators, they pay the politicians, they pay lobbyists or whatever to write things into law so that the companies can have more power and have all this money and status and resources and all this stuff. The government is run by the companies of the world. The government is run by the companies of this world. I'll say it one more time. The governments are run by the companies of this world. It's not deja vu. I just keep repeating myself. COVID-19. The companies mismanage their businesses. They misuse the funds, the pension funds of their employees that have been working for them for decades. And to bail the companies out, because they've now gone bankrupt from mismanaging their money, to bail the companies out, we need an idea. We need something, some reason, so that we can make the money machine go and just make a bunch of money. So what are we going to do? COVID, a pandemic. We got to make it global, though, because the global economy is being affected right now. So we got to make it global. We can't just have it localized to this one country. We got to make it global. So then they do. And that gives them a reason to print up. Last year it was what, $6, $7, $8 trillion. This year alone, already, we're only in the third month, and it's what, $1.9 trillion or something, probably more than that. I don't know. That's the reason they print up all this money. They bail the companies out. They send a whole bunch of that money over to other countries in the world. They ain't even related to us. And then they get theirs. And they get their money. And they get their companies bailed out. And now everything's good. And it's back to business as usual. So, what do I propose? I'm only one man. This is my opinion. But I'm going to tell you. What I propose is you go to the bathroom. Or you go to wherever you got a mirror at. You look at yourself, and you start right there. You start right there. And you love yourself. You look at yourself. You look inwardly. Because all this corruption in the government and all that stuff, that's not where it ends. We don't just look up at the government like, oh man, all them politicians, the government, the companies and all that stuff. And we look at them like the bad guys and we the good guys. That's not the way it is. Because we're all wearing a skin suit, right? We're all in this world. We're all subject to the temptations of the world. This skin right here, it wants money, it wants power, it wants respect, it wants sex, it wants drugs, it wants, oh my gosh, there's no end to it. It wants all that stuff. So the corruption is everywhere. It's in your house. It's in your house. It's everywhere. It's down the street. It's up in the government. It's up at the grocery store. It's at the bank. It's in your house. It's in your bed when you're sleeping. It's everywhere. That corruption is everywhere. So you go to the mirror and we look at ourselves and realize that you've been made whole. And stop looking out there. Stop looking out there for all the stuff that you like wanting to grab, all this stuff. Stop looking, man. You're already made whole. It's already been done for you. Love yourself, because God made a way for you to love yourself. He made a way. He paid for it by the blood of his son. He already paid for it. I love you guys. And man, I'm sorry that was hard for a Monday, but let me tell you, I love you.